It's the match everyone's waiting for.
This is the biggest game in Germany. This is der Klassiker.
Bayern München against Borussia Dortmund, two top teams with two extraordinary goal scorers.
Now it's all Bayern. Beautiful finish. Sancho, Haaland, what a super strike.
Robert Lewandowski versus Erling Haaland, two complete strikers. But who's ahead when it comes to sheer numbers and records? And what's their secret? We pit the two in a head-to-head. 2020 was Robert Lewandowski's year, but where did the world's best player come from? Lewandowski grew up near Warsaw, Poland, in a sports-mad family. Sport is in his DNA. His father was a judo champion, his mother a volleyball player. After joining Lech Poznan in 2008, he became top scorer in Poland and attracted the attention of Borussia Dortmund, eventually moving to the Bundesliga in 2010.
Sehr selbstbewusst, sehr sicher am Ball, mit hohem Tempo, Beidfüßigkeit.
Very confident, very assured on the ball, speed, two-footed, that's what we saw in him when we signed him. Despite his talent, Lewandowski needed some time to settle into life in the Bundesliga. He was used predominantly from the bench in his first season, but still played a big part in Dortmund's 2010-11 title win with 8 goals. Lewandowski kept on working, and in 2014 he made the move from Borussia to Bayern München as the Bundesliga's top scorer. Erling Haaland also has football in his blood. His father, Alf Inge, played for many years in England and was a Norway international.
My father's been a big role model for me. I always said to myself, I want to become a professional football player at a high level, and that's what I said the whole life.
Haaland was born in Leeds but began playing football back in Norway at Bryne FK. From there, he joined domestic giants Molde, where the striker caught the eye of top clubs abroad. He ultimately joined Red Bull Salzburg before a move to Borussia Dortmund in January 2020 with an unforgettable debut.
Oh, it's a good pass from Sancho. Oh, and it's an excellent finish from the substitute. Torgan Hazard looks up. There's Haaland. It's a brace for the Norwegian. Erling Haaland knows exactly what he has to do here, and he's done it! Erling Haaland scores a hat-trick on his debut!
The young Norwegian made an explosive entrance and scored on his Dortmund debuts in the Bundesliga, UEFA Champions League and DFB Cup. Their primary business is scoring goals.
Robert Lewandowski! And Erling Haaland!
Both are the top scorer at their respective clubs and therefore so crucial. Lewandowski's developed into one of the best strikers in the world at Bayern and is chasing Gerd Müller's historic single-season Bundesliga goals record. And he's in with a great chance. No player has ever scored as many goals at this stage of a season as Bayern's current number 9. Of course, Haaland is also among the league's leading scorers.
And it's Erling Haaland!
He's been a lifeline for Dortmund as their top scorer and averages almost a goal per game. Both Lewandowski and Haaland are frighteningly efficient in front of goal. X-Goals describes how many goals are expected to be scored based on the chances created. The Bayern man has the highest XG value in the league, which helps explain his position at the head of the scoring chart. And not only that, Lewandowski actually exceeds his X-Goals value with actual goals like no other player. Haaland isn't far behind. He's also among the Bundesliga's overperformers and has more goals than he's expected to have scored. But what makes the two so good and so unique? Haaland is only 20 years old, but at 1 metres 94 tall, he comes with great physical strength, asserts himself and is almost unstoppable, especially in the box.
Eine Kraftmaschine
A machine, a thoroughbred striker, but he also brings a positive energy into the team.
With Erling Haaland!
And of course he scores his goals, which makes him indispensable, similar to Robert Lewandowski at Bayern. Similar, but perhaps not quite so complete as Lewandowski. The Poland international can simply do it all. He scores with his left, with his right, in the box, from outside the box, from set pieces, or in the air with his head. And what's particularly evident is that even at 32, Lewandowski is an incredible athlete. Shielding balls and laying them off are also no problem. He is simply an all-rounder in attack. Haaland's trump card is his remarkable pace and dynamism. The Dortmund striker is one of the Bundesliga's fastest players when racing towards goal. Lewandowski has to cede to the Norwegian here, with his top speed slightly slower. With two such exceptional players, records and accolades are not far behind. Lewandowski's currently top of the world after his recent The Best FIFA Men's Player Award. 5 Torjägerkanonen also stand alongside 8 Bundesliga titles in his collection. And there are the 2020 UEFA Champions League and 4 DFB Cups on display. He has the most goals of any non-German in Bundesliga history, rarely drawing a blank and frequently netting multiple times a game. The highlight, of course, was his 5-goal haul from the bench against Wolfsburg.
And it's in the back of the net from Robert Lewandowski, because that is what Robert Lewandowski does for a living. And here they come again. Oh, superb goal from distance. Lewandowski out of nothing. Lewandowski for the hat-trick, off the post. Lewandowski again, and somehow he's put it in. Oh, they haven't got it clear, and the ball's in the back of the net again. And yes, indeed, it is one Robert Lewandowski who's made it 4-1. Lewandowski goes for it again. Oh, he just can't do it. You just cannot be that good. That is an amazing goal.
Never seen before. Never experienced anything like that. An unforgettable game that didn't just go down in the Bundesliga history books, but the Guinness World Records. And talking of multiple strikes, he also got 4 in a game against Hertha Berlin this season.
It's Lewandowski. It's always Lewandowski, the goal machine. He's 4th of the game.
The feat was repeated not long after by a certain Dortmund striker.
Haaland! And there's the equaliser. It's Erling Haaland. Oh, look at the pace of Erling Haaland to complete his hat-trick with Erling Haaland! The perfect reply! It's 4 for Haaland.
The young Norwegian's trying to keep pace where he can, but he does already have some Bundesliga records of his own. No one had ever scored 25 goals in their first 25 Bundesliga games before Haaland. Scoring on his debut in every competition is also a record. The star striker's a real family guys off the pitch as well. Haaland has been ideally set up for his career by his father as a role model, mentor and friend. He's also not missing out on a classic family life. Chopping wood for cold days or ploughing the field, the 20-year-old is certainly keeping his feet on the ground. Wife Anna and 2 daughters provide Lewandowski with plenty of support away from football. Anna is a nutrition and fitness expert and had her own career in sport in karate. It's no wonder the Bayern man is so fit and almost never injured. Robert Lewandowski versus Erling Haaland, a giant matchup in Der Klassiker.